Welcome back to the Everything Else Extravaganza, the extravaganza of everything else. I'm your host, Tim, and joining me as always is my co-host, Darren.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, Darren, how you doing today?
I'm doing great.
And so for this episode, we have been doing a ongoing, I guess, series or discussion of we're ranking our favorite Bonds. We've already done our least to second least, I guess, 6 and 5. I guess let me go ahead and spew that out with a total of 6. And so we're going to actually discuss our number 4. I guess I'd say probably 4th favorite. That's better than saying our, I don't know, 4th worst. I want to say 4th favorite.
Yeah, we love them all.
Yeah.
We love them all.
Yeah, and so, if you're curious what we've done this far, you can go back and check those out. They are Bond Talk 1 and Bond Talk 2. This one will be cleverly known as Bond Talk 3.
We are just that good.
That's the creativity flowing through my veins, I tell you what. So, but yes. And and so we're kind of getting to the nuts and bolts of it. I know for me, this is just because, again, this actor, by no means do I dislike him. And I've actually, as the years gone by, have appreciated him even more. And of course, that is Timothy Dalton, just because he only did the 2. But I know for me personally, I remember we used to joke years and years ago about the Living Daylights. I'm sorry, not Living Daylights, but the License to Kill, as just kind of like oh God, what were they thinking? But giving it a fair shake over the last 10, 15 years, that one is starting to grow on me, as far as maybe I was just young and naive, or maybe just there were so many other good ones out there, but I never really gave that one a fair shake. But I've got a newfound respect for the License to Kill, and Living Daylights was always one of my, that one's not bad. So, but
yes, it's crazy, but I'm gonna have to concur with you on this one as well. Timothy Dalton I should have written it down first to prove it, but he is the same, my 4th favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yes. Fourth favorite, James Bond. He brought an intensity to Bond that was very much missing.
Yeah. From
the 70s and 80s Bond. But he had a very much a sort of a intensity and a realism to Bond that was great. Very much believable Bond.
Yeah. More down to earth too.
Very much down to earth Bond. Very much a thinking man's Bond, as well as action though.
Yeah.
But very much fit that part perfectly. Living Daylights is a great movie. It is. I remember even as a kid really liking it when it first came out, and I've always liked the Living Daylights. As you said, we were in our 20s, and even when the movie License to Kill came out, it didn't really grab me when I was a kid. It was, I kind of felt like Bond was, I don't know. It didn't, I don't know, but,
it just didn't feel like a Bond movie really at the time.
And because it had a different tone, it shifted to where Bond was, no longer, he was rogue. Yep. Bond was rogue, and, so it kind of had a different feeling to it that Bond is now rogue. And, but over the years, the more and more I watched it, the more and more I liked it. And it is one of those movies that you kind of poo-poo at first, and then the more you watch it, the more you're like, actually, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And
pretty decent story.
it's a good, yeah. I mean, they brought back Felix Leiter from, he played Felix in one of the Sean.
I kind of think, and I might be wrong, but I feel like, no, I was going to say never, but that was Bernie.
Yeah.
He was a black guy.
Right.
But yeah, no, I couldn't remember which one, which I don't know.
He did play Felix Leiter in another movie.
Maybe Goldeneye?
No, because Goldeneye
No.
came after.
I'm sorry, not Goldfinger.
Goldfinger.
Maybe, I don't know.
No, wasn't Goldfinger. Anyways, yeah, but so he was Felix Leiter in another. Anyways, so but the Felix Leiter character is hilarious to me, anyways, because he's he's supposed to be in head of the CIA or whatever,
Yeah.
and he's out there. It'd be like if M was on a mission. It's like no.
Yeah.
That's
Let me take this break to go along.
So how come
with
the
this,
American, the head guy from the Americans has to go out, but the British guy is just a normal agent?
Yeah.
So, anyways, that never made sense to me. But no, but License to Kill. It's, and of course you got Wayne Newton in it. You know, so
I think that was my big turnoff at the time.
I think it was mine too. I was like, this
like,
is and
really,
you know, and I'm sorry, who Davey. What's his? I can't remember.
yeah, Robert Davey.
Robert Davey.
Yeah,
The more I watch Robert Davey movies, the more I like Robert Davey.
yeah, me too.
He's a great actor, and of course, you know,
Yeah, we talked about him in Action Jackson.
right, exactly, and
I think
Raw
Deal.
Deal.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah, so we've talked about Robert Davey, and of course, you know, we all know him from the Goonies,
Yep.
but you know, and so he plays a great bad guy. And of course, this movie has a young Benicio del Toro that you can barely recognize because he's so young. Mm-hmm. And but it's very much captures the 80s, the coked out 80s, the Miami Vice sort of.
Yeah.
Because
They are on the coast of Miami, or coast of Florida.
Yeah, it's 100% basically, you know, kind of an episode of Miami Vice, but better. So
Yeah.
I remember years ago you said something that really made me think, and you said that most of the semi-decent Bond movies were filmed in the United States. Mm-hmm. And I thought, you know what? And after thinking about it, I'm like, you know what? He's right. The ones that are okay or you know, are here.
Yeah.
We like to see other places.
Yeah.
We don't want to see Bond in the United States.
Right.
The hell?
Yeah.
I want to see him in Mazatlan.
Right.
Or
Skiing the slopes of.
or yeah, I want to see him in the Swiss Alps.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I want to see him,
Yeah.
some roulette table in you know, on the, you know, somewhere. I don't know, but
The Saudi Arabian desert, you know.
Totally, something Morocco or
Yeah.
something, you know, not
I don't want to see him in Miami
Yeah.
on the strip of
or like, in
New York City.
New York, and it's like, yeah. So, you know, I remember, yeah, you said like, yeah, the ones that aren't as good are the ones that they have him in the United States, and I remember thinking, you know, that is a great observation.
Live and let die.
That's what I mean. Live and let die,
know?
right off the bat. It's like it wasn't. It's you know, we'll get into that.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, it's just the American ones are just not as good. So, but saying that, it definitely has it's you know, it's got the same director as a lot of the great one. It's got the, you know, so looking back on it, is it as good as Living Daylights? No, but is it good? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. I own it.
Yeah, I do too.
I watch it every year.
Yeah.
It goes straight in the Bondathon like any of the others, and
Yep.
yeah, I love it. So,
Which is to kind of, so your Felix Leiter first appeared in Live and Let Die.
okay, right, that's it. Speak. That's so
New York
funny.
City.
yeah, and New Orleans.
That's right. Yep.
and stuff like that. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's funny that he was in that one too. Yeah, because the lesser bonds.
Yeah.
So
I guess the theory kind of holds up.
it does. I think yeah, like I said, it opened my eyes, and I was like, man, that's a great observation. I never thought about it like that. So,
Yeah, so like when I do my Bondathons, I actually save the Timothy Dalton ones because I do, like you say, Living Daylights is phenomenal. It's great, and even like I say, License to Kill, I'll usually watch License to Kill first because I normally would I like to rotate them. I don't usually go in order. I like to do, a Sean Connery or, just everyone's different. Or, every movie has a different Bond.
Yeah, right.
And so I always kind of save, get the Sean Connerys and the Roger Moores, not really out of the way, but watch those first because they've obviously have done the most. And then I'll throw in the Lazenby probably after, I don't know, halfway through. And then I'll do a Pierce, one of the later Pierces to kind of get those out of the way. And then I'll do a Dalton, and then go back to the, whatever. And so, like I said, usually I do a blind pick, just a roulette pick. Okay, put it in. But yeah, no, I always look forward to the Timothy Daltons. And like I say, I wish, as we said last time, talking about George Lazenby, I would have loved to seen him do more. And he was actually
slated
to do Goldeneye, but they took too long to get the story.
Really?
Maybe not the GoldenEye movie, but the movie that was GoldenEye.
That was going to be GoldenEye.
Right, yeah. So I think he said he had a contract to do one, if not two more. Yeah. I forget exactly, but he wanted to do more. But then that's when it kind of went to that, what was it, 89, where License to Kill came out, and it really didn't do that well. And I think that's when they rethought, and I don't know if there was a rights struggle or something along those, but so that was 89, and we got GoldenEye in what, 96, 95, 96?
95, yeah, 95.
Yeah, so there was about 8 years, 8, 9, I don't know, I'm probably way off. I
think you're right. It was like 5 or 6 years that we didn't have any Bond.
Yeah.
And I remember being alive at that time, obviously, and I remember going like, wow, are they ever going to make another Bond? Because for a minute there, you didn't think. Like in 93,
yeah, there was no word.
Are they ever going to make another Bond? Like, they haven't made one since, License to Kill, which was 89. And it's like, by like 94, you're like, you're thinking they're never going to make another Bond.
Yeah.
Like, that thing's done.
Well, so even funny to think, too, is that before, and we've discussed this, before they got Timothy Dalton, they wanted Pierce Brosnan. But because of Remington Steele, the TV show he was doing.
TV show called Remington Steele.
Yeah, which is a great show.
Yeah,
I'd highly recommend checking that out.
It's another great show. Remington Steele.
Well, yeah, they wanted him, but he was contractually obligated to do that. And so then they went with Timothy Dalton. And yeah, it's crazy. And then
it's very much a Magnum P.I. Indiana Jones thing. With Tom Selleck. So, I just think Timothy Dalton, he had some of the most beautiful Bond women. I mean, the Diop, what's her name? I can't, I'm sorry, everybody.
Because I always thought that was that
Miriam Diabo.
Yes, I always thought she was the sister to the girl who played Wonder Years, but they're like cousins
or something. Yes, both
or
gorgeous.
Second cousins or something. Right. Yeah, they look like sisters. I could have easily thought them to be sisters, but
and absolutely both gorgeous. And then of course even on License to Kill, Carrie Lowell, and she's one of the few girls at the when she has that kind of short haircut, but and then of course they kind of. They try to make her look ugly, and then they try to at the end she comes in and she, Bond's like, "Ooh, she's beautiful,"
the evening gown, and all of a sudden she's irresistible.
But she was very
no, she looked good.
I mean, she was very good looking, and
that little white swimsuit she's wearing.
Oh man,
it's like,
I'm telling you, especially when I was 15. So. Anyways,
let's not forget Priscilla Barnes was Felix Leiter's fiance.
Oh, the gorgeous Priscilla Barnes. Yeah, R.I.P. Right?
Let's see, maybe
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're right. Where did you go? I just had you here.
So, but yeah, it was very much a both, and that's the thing,
she's still alive. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Priscilla. I must be thinking of.
Yeah.
I thought they said only two I thought they said Janet was the only one left alive from Three's Company.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry. I thought I read that.
according to
I'm
this,
sorry,
she's
Priscilla.
still- yeah.
I thought that I heard that Janet was the only one alive.
You can send your emails to arnoldorstallone@gmail.com.
I thought Joyce DeWitt was the only one.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
I thought too Priscilla Barnes had passed away, so I think that's an easy
Maybe
mistake to
it
make.
must have been one of those things you heard on like an internet rumor or something.
Right.
I don't know, but I thought Joyce DeWitt was the only one left. Anyways, we'll get off of that.
I mean, she's in her 70s, so let's just
but
say
anyways.
I don't want to wish her to pass anytime
right.
soon. But
so anybody wants Priscilla Barnes, please go to watch Mallrats.
yeah, oh for sure.
Watch Mallrats. Thank you, and
Yeah.
you'll be thanking me later. But no, Timothy Dalton having a solid 2 Bond performance, even though it was only 2. Solid. Both Bonds are solid.
Yeah.
Great performance. Definitely added to the lore of the Bond, and he will be definitely always a Bond.
Yeah, like I say, I think going forward, the gaps, I guess I'm trying to say, between the actors it's narrowing. Whereas between no one can come Daniel Craig, for me, again, just how they wrote him, not anything to him personally, was never really my favorite. George Lazenby didn't really get the time to shine.
Correct.
And I think Timothy Dalton kind of falls into that too. I think he didn't really get the time, but it's not his fault because of like I say, who knows, rights errors or just the time or contractual or whatever. But yeah, no, I would have, like I say, loved to have seen another George Lazenby. I would have loved to have seen at least 1, if not 2 more Timothy Daltons.
Yeah.
But that didn't happen.
Yep.
And so unfortunately for that, he's become my 4th favorite Bond. So,
Yeah.
but nothing against him. Like I say, the movies are awesome.
Right.
If you've never seen them, check them out.
Absolutely.
So, alrighty, so that's all we got for you this week. If you want to reach out to us, you can always find us on email at arnoldorstallone@gmail.com. And we do have a webpage, the arnoldorstallonepodcast.com. You can reach us there, and we're working on the YouTube. So we've got some back catalog stuff on there that you, if you'd like to check out, some shorter forms, which, or even shorter than this one, that youtube.com/ArnoldOrStallone, I think, podcast, or maybe I should look and get that prepared next time. But we're on YouTube, so, we're not too hard to find. So anything you'd like to add there, Darren?
No, leave us a comment, subscribe, and just let us know if you give us your Bond thoughts as well, and then let us know if you have any other ideas that you'd like us to tackle.
Very well said. And until next time, hope you have a good week. We'll see you next Friday.
Wait.